Hey everyone, it's BDC. Thanks for checking out this video and my channel. Today I'm doing another build series video where I make a small chord base from scratch. And what I'm going to do today, at least the plan is to make a early, if I can do it, level 5 survival, Alpha 9 survival small plant nursery. And I'm thinking right now I'm going to do probably room for 18 grow plots. I don't know if I'll necessarily place them into the blueprint as required, or something that can be built after the fact, or what. But I've got a vision in my head of an octagonal shaped type thing, maybe ever so partly submerged in the ground, and then made out of cheap materials. And so most of the bases that I build are subterranean, and so they're meant for higher level type things. I do production stuff, refineries, O2 production type things, whatever. This one's going to be small, and this nursery is going to be an above ground one. I think every other nursery I've ever built has been something that's been underground. So this one I'm going to experiment with doing glass and things like that. And it'll probably be similar to some of the other stuff that you find out there. But I just wanted to, have my hand at it and see how I do. So let's get started. So start with the base block, of course. Let's see. Let me make sure I keep in the same theme over here. Let's see, survival starter node. That's the goofy base I did a week ago. Survival starter nursery. Good. Alright, let's go with that. And I think what I'm going to do on this, let's see, I'm not going to use any of those guys. I may wind up hanging on to one or two of these things. Trash the rest. I'm going to do primarily concrete, but I'm going to do a little bit of armored concrete around the core. It's just kind of a thing that I do. Let's see here, what do we do? I'm a weirdo about trying to keep the core encased in armored concrete. It's a security thing, but I mean, then again, for something that's going to be targeting level 5 or 7 or whatever this winds up working itself out as, it'd probably be pretty easy to bust and whatever. So let's see. Yeah, we're going to have to use these guys. Okay. I already know I'm going to be using solar panels of some kind. So let's see. And all right. My only one hang up about using these these O2 tanks over this guy right here. These are level 10, but I want to say oh, wait a minute, I got the wrong ones, didn't I? I did. These guys still consume the same amount of energy. So I guess I'll just have to live with it. I'll go ahead and stick 102. Well, I don't know yet. I may hold on that. I'm not going to list that as a required item. I am, however, going to use a food processor in there. And I'm going to do a fridge as well. But I'll have those set up as separate things. So no constructor. Maybe I shouldn't do the O2 station, just simply because you wind up dragging the O2 out of the base, and these things are not very large capacity. So maybe I'll just skip that. I'll stick him up there for now. Okay, all right, let's go. So let's start with, what's the cost on those guys anyway to make those? Just because I'm curious. I'll look at them in the constructor real quick. Oh yeah, those are cheap to build. Okay, all right. I figured they would be. What I'm thinking is minimum of 2 of those batteries. It'd be kind of nice to have 4. That's probably really overkill, because all we're going to have is a couple of grow lights. So, I'm one of those guys who tends to build big. You know, I tend to overbuild on things. Not big as in size, but I overbuild stuff quite a bit. Go big or go home. So, let's see. Put these guys off center over here. And let's see. Yes, I know they're not turned right. Somebody's going to complain about that, but you know what? I really don't care. Okay, I'll off center these guys. That's what, 4,000 O2 volume in there? That ought to do it, and if it doesn't, when I test this out, then I'll come back down here and dig these guys out and redo it again. Let's see, do some more armored concrete around here, but I'm really going to limit the armored concrete I have on here just simply because of the cost of it. It's going to get too pricey to do it in stone dust. I mean, it's nice, but, you know, it's just one of those things. Okay, generator, and then, let's see how that looks over there. Good, okay, I can get those 6 down. So, I'm going to have to come back and verify the numbers on this. I'll kick him off to the side, and then we'll do fuel. Okay, I think that's what, 6,400, isn't that what that is? 4,800, okay, not quite. Let's see, energy, okay, these are negligible in terms of that. Really would like to make this even, but, well, since we can't, so what? Okay, and then I think what I'll do is, tell you what, whoop, get out of the console, I don't want that. Let's do this. I'm going to do armored underneath there. Accidentally tag an additional one I don't want. I need a better multi-tool for doing this. Okay, let's see. Again, I don't want to go crazy on armored concrete on this. I'm trying to keep this cheap. Nope, I'm not going to do that. You get out of there. Okay, so we'll just taper this guy down here. So yeah, the vision that I have in my my mind about this is starting out as something that's 8-sided. We'll see how it winds up going. But these types of things, you know, you have an idea of how something ought to look. You have this initial vision, then you actually go to do it, and because of the rules and constraints that are placed on you, these things wind up kind of building themselves. You know, that's how I explain it. Okay. Okay, we're going to take care of the sarcophagus down here. Actually, I will use these guys. What do they call them? Slopes, I think, right? Yep. Okay, 5 wide, and then we'll do corners. Okay, alright, so just to make sure I have the essentials that are needed. I have fuel, O2, I have power generation, and I have 2 capacitors, so good so far. Alright, I'll do a few more armored concrete blocks right here, and then I'm going to cease on those. Just to make sure the core block is okay. Alright. Yeah, I don't think I want to go crazy with that. Okay, let's see. I'll use these guys right here. So let's see, if we have 3 wide, or 3x3 grid for each each of the grow areas. I really don't want this thing to get any bigger than this. Okay. Let's see. So, I wonder what's better to use. Concrete stairs. I'm not worried about the entrance just yet. And then I'll do a couple of these lights. Okay, so if we have 3x3 center walkway between the two, yeah, this would probably cover it. So let me mock up some textures here. Just to give me an idea as to how this is going to look. And then on the corners here, actually, yeah. Okay, we're already at where we want then. Good. Good. A little bit quicker than I thought, but this isn't going to be a massive project. This will be pretty small, so. Where are you at, corner piece? There you are. Okay. The one thing about watching build videos, I hate these things there. The joke I use is, yeah, you can watch one of my videos if you want to watch me spin a block around for an hour trying to get the position right. Okay. May even chop this down a little bit more. Let's walk in here, and then back here we're going to have a fridge and a food processor, probably double stacked. So for those of you that have done building, you know exactly what I'm doing here, but for those that are new to this in Empyrion and just start to screw around with it, when you do something from scratch like this, you wind up doing a lot of mocking up of how things are going to go. This is actually wrong, because this is all going to be concrete due to that being right there. So better explain what I was just saying is the grow plots. So I need to have walls of some kind right here. You know what, actually, I think I may do the no, this is going to be the portion that's in the ground, so level ground will be just above it. Okay, alright, actually that's a little too dark, let's do that. Okay. Okay, this really is not going to be very big. Okay, good. So I'm thinking glass sides and glass ceiling. I've seen a lot of people do it. I've just never done it. I think it'd be kind of cool to actually do it. Let me get this thing saved and out of the way. Okay, whatever. Okay, one of these I can make the entranceway to the outside, but I'm not quite there yet. So we're going to have our grow plots sitting right here. I already got my textures for them, so we do a... Is that the same pink that I... It's that. One of these I use to mark empty grow plots. I can't remember which one, but we'll just stick with that one. Whatever. Okay. Okay, let's see. So this would be... An entranceway can be probably up here. And I'll figure out how to do that. Now we're not going to use armored doors on this because those are cobalt requiring. However, I will do a double door type thing. Okay, so let's see how to do this to make it look halfway decent. May have to shave these guys down if I'm going to do any kind of regular windows. Huh. Because there needs to be a wall of some type over here. Actually, let's try this out. Okay, we're gonna have this thing. Yeah, I can use half blocks. Let's try that. Just trying to get a feel for what this is going to look like. I don't want these big concrete blocks sticking out where glass is going to be. Nope, that's right. That could possibly work. If it sat on top of that thing, it could possibly work. Let me give it a little bit more of a slightly domey shape. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try it. If it'll allow me to place the dang thing down, maybe. I swear these glass things are finicky. Okay, I don't know what just fell apart down there. Oh, is it a piece of glass? Yeah, go away. Yeah, that could work. Because they're too high, and all I really care about is having this up here to be able to place the grow lights. So yeah, let's try it. Get up there. There, okay. Now I wonder if there's a corner that that supports this as well. It'd be, I think it's this guy, if I remember right. I haven't messed with glass as much as I have other blocks. So I'm trying what I can to keep build costs down. Okay, this is not necessarily the vision I had in my head for this, but I'm going to try it anyway, so screw it. Okay, so this is going to be ground level right here, and we've got our right there. This is going to have to be different. I'm going to have to do something different with these back corners, or I'm going to have to move this back somehow. So again, this is going to be really, really, really simple. Oops, go back into God mode. Okay. So food processor, this is all just mock-up. You have to kind of see how stuff's going to sit. Not sure if I like that. Kind of, sort of, maybe want to put it in here. And I just remembered there's something else that I neglected to put in here that I think I'm going to use. Okay, where can I stick this wireless connector real quick? Let's see, is there a good spot on the opposite side? There's a corner right here I can use. Alright. It's probably not mega important, but if you do actually happen to craft stuff in there, you want to move sprouts or something in there, it'd be kind of nice. So, okay. Alright, maybe what I'll do instead is I'll keep food processor and fridge on opposite sides of each other. It looks a little nicer in my opinion. So maybe we'll do that and you just walk right in here. It's not supposed to be some, you know, big time fancy thing or anything like that. So you walk in, let's see how much thicker is that fridge during the, yeah, let's use a skinnier one. Make it feel like it's roomier whenever you're inside here. There. Okay, this is just a mock-up. Let's see, that's ground level. So we need, I might not need the steps. Okay, we'll mock up some doors. Double door. That's a security thing. See? Good things. Okay, and since that's a ground level, we can probably do gonna do concrete, perhaps on the fronts here, to cover this up. I'm gonna have to have it for the yeah, actually let me do that first and knock that knock that out real fast. Okay, so, oops, always do texturable. Alright, let's see what we're doing on build cost so far. Okay, it's not going to get much much heavier than that. That's actually not bad. Okay, we'll stay in line with what we got here. Slope these guys up. Okay, I don't know if I really care about that down there, but okay, we'll get the glass back over here. Get up there. Yes, I know, I gotta take the tent out of it. I'll do that in a minute. Let's see, what are these covering? The core stuff over here. Since this is the back, let me trim this down a little bit and shave some of the cost down. I do need something right there, so about we do there. And then I don't really care about the rest of that down there. Yeah, because it's going to be down in the, well, yeah, I'll go ahead and do them. I mean, these things are cheap. Okay, that, I don't like the weird sides. Okay. This is looking a little bit different than I thought it'd be. It's wider rather than octagonal. Hang on, I have a pest to take care of. What are you? 10778. Go away. Alright. So we'll have our steps right here. Yeah, those things work. Because this is going to be partly, presumably, buried in the ground, so it's just to have something for this thing to be on. Okay, these are buried in the ground as well, but it's just a, you know, whatever. Anyway, look up in here. I'm going to need some walls right here. Then I'm going to need something right there. So let's use a half wall, and then I'll slope the other side. Yeah, a little bit of this is dress up, but not much of it. Okay, again, I'm trying to keep the cost as low as possible. I'll be able to. Yeah, it doesn't look half bad. See what it looks like when it's textured. Might get out of there. Let's push the sun back a little bit. Okay. So that I could probably do. I know that there are thin wall structures, or I can just do block here and slope this up and make it even. That doesn't look right. Yeah, there we go. I got this wrong angle, and I need to do something with that corner right there. So probably gonna have to get creative with that. And again, my experience is not as much in the glass department as it is the regular block, so I'm still kind of flubbing my way through some of these things. Let's see. Or I could concrete the rest of this up and make it match those pieces. I do kind of like the idea of the open glass thing. That does look really cool. I like it. Oh, those are dark already. Okay. Yep, alright. Okay, we'll keep that then. How to do the sides, how to do the sides, how to do the sides. Okay, I don't know if there's a piece here that'll fit this or not. This corner. Most of my experience with glass is covering up solar panels, which I need to do those on here too. Once I get an idea as to what power consumption is going to be like, I may wind up using the bank of smaller ones instead of the larger ones. Let's see. This thing may technically be airtight, but I don't like it. So, alright, I'll come back to that. I'm not in the mood to fuss with that right now. So, let's see what we can do here. Actually, I may borrow him a flat block as a light. So, yeah. Man, I really want the shape of the glass in the back. I really, really like that. But it's a lot easier to put a light right there, unless, hang on a minute. Alright, there's not a half block that does what I'm wanting it to do. Or I just say forget the front door and place a thing right there anyway. There you go. Okay. Okay, and I'll mock up a light. Strip light ought to work just fine. Yeah, there you go. Something simple right there. I'll even forego the motion sensor stuff and everything on it. Let's see, partial corner. Spin around, there you go. Okay, let's see how this is going to work. Might have to do this slightly different. I remember I ran into this issue on my birth ship. Wait, hang on a minute. Where's that new corner piece? I wonder if I can run him sideways. Okay. It's cool, but then I need something else for this guy right here. Standard slope. Okay, yep. I'm not following the profile of the glass over there. Let's see, I want to say that there's a... There you go. Let's see what that looks like from the outside. Like junk. I may just have to use the whole square thing on this. Really trying to get this where I can angle this up better, but... Okay, let me take these down and try something else. Really like that look though, it's kind of cool. It's not supposed to be super duper, so... See, we need too high, not a slope, we need vertical, there we go. You know what? Now I'm thinking about it, now's my opportunity to skin this up if I wanted to. Okay, we got half block, alright. Okay, it has to be double high. This will basically be ground level or slightly above it. Right here. Let's see, starter nursery, alright. Whenever you build, always save frequently. Just because I'm curious what this would look like. That's approximately where I want it, so you'd have to come dig the grow plots out. So Oh, this is just to see what the concrete would look like here. Yeah, that means I could skinny that up and save on the cost as well. That's good. One more idea, actually. It's to... Where's that wall one? There it is. That. I could do that. Really shaving down the security thing here. But I don't really care. This thing's supposed to be cheap, so... We'll get in there. There you go. Okay, so we have to do a different corner back here. There doesn't necessarily need to be a space back here. Since this is going to be all vertical now, and I'm going to do the corners different, so let's do... Okay. I'm trying to remember if there's a new small corner piece they did for this. This is too big. Yeah. Cylinder fence top. Or I can change those things to be the whatever the heck you call these things. Ramp bottom A. I just care that it's airtight. I don't care about anything else. Oh, wait a minute. No. Oh, no, I can't use these right there because of the glass. Alright, well, screw that then. I'll just leave those notches in the back. I'll get in there. Yes, let's watch a stream. It's great. Spinning blocks around for half an hour. Really wish you could run these things out. Okay. That covers that. Good. If I can save build cost, then I'm happy with that. I really want a better corner for right there, though. But this is going to be the goofiest looking thing. But I don't really care. Okay, that's aesthetics. I'll come back to that in a minute. Okay. That has to change to a wall. Okay. Not what I'm going for right now. Okay, yeah, I got an idea. Yeah, go away. I could put these guys on the inside. Side block here, okay. And I need a wall of some kind, thin one. This is kind of tall. Okay, let's do this. How about that guy? Let's see how this looks as far as transitioning. Yeah, it looks fine. Yeah, this thing is very basic. Okay, I'll go ahead and do the bottom portion like that, so at least there's still a little bit of glassy looking out here. The other thing to do would be, if I really wanted the entire thing in glass, but I don't know if I want to do that or not. So far it's slightly ugly. I'm not 100% satisfied with it. Can vault the ceilings a little bit here, so it's not so walking in. You feel like you're constrained. That's fine. Okay, let's do. Wait, 1 by 2, 2 by 2s. That's what I want. What? Why would you go away? Something fell apart. So that dreaded sound. He just does not like being up here. Do I need to put support columns in the back corner? Might need to. I had to do that on one of my other builds. Yep, hello epic drill. Okay. It's goofy and flat and square. And I just realized I forgot to grab a ventilator. Definitely need one of those. He can go probably down in the middle here just fine. There. Huh. Let's see. Need 1 by 2s. This isn't being designed to win a contest, so don't really care if it doesn't look quite right. I may have to lower those other pieces down to make this. Actually, no. I'm gonna match off the other ones because yeah. I need to do that instead. Keep them all in the same plane, number 1 and 2. The grow lights. Oh, get in there. Just, yes. Okay. Okay, do I need to dress this up with columns in here for supports? If it's small enough, I don't think I need to. I normally use this cool looking marble type thing. Okay, I just had an idea on how I can reshape this stuff out here. Instead of using these walls right here, that's probably going to cause some trouble. Let's see. I can do ramp tops, that's right, okay. Can use something like these guys to make it look better when it buries itself into the ground. Then I feel better about using those instead, because then that happens when I take them out. Yeah, get out of here. There, okay, whatever. Okay, I know what I'm doing here, so... Or at least I think I do. I like to think I have an idea of some kind. Okay, yeah, so that buries itself in, it'll look a little more even than what it was. Oh, I hate spinning these blocks, I really do. There. Let's think of this block again. Corner long C. I hate you, corner long C. You're awful. You know that? Okay. I'm gonna have to respawn this. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and stick with the same thing I'm doing on the other outer ends over there. That's the wrong place for that guy. Alright, fine. Corner along C, where are you at? Okay. Yeah, I'll just stick to this, whatever. figure out how to blend it in over there in a minute. Okay, yeah, that'll work. That looks a little more structural anyway, so. You know what I could do? I could use doubles on these guys. I just realized that. Okay, this is probably going to make something explode. Oh, it did. Alright. Yeah, let's do that. That looks much better anyway. The double glass. Except over here I have to use 3 1x1s. Oops. Make sure it's on the outside block, not the inside block. Okay, alright. My first build series video I did, I already had an idea as to what I was doing, and I kind of hammered through it real quick. This one not as much. Okay, alright, good times. So, my experience with glass is pretty limited, and if you want me to design a cockpit, forget about it. I'm just awful at it. I can't do it. Okay. Alright. Let's spawn him back in over here. Let's see if he looks like a little more up in the air. I'm going to fix some of this stuff down here. I don't like how this turned out. Truth be told, I could probably use... Yeah, okay. Okay, I do need... Oh, what's that nasty corner piece? Could never get this dang thing rotated right. See, I want to turn it... Let's see if that worked. Yep, good. Alright. Okay, that'll work for that right there. Good. Corner along A. I hate those pieces. I really hate them, but I mean they work. Okay, that covers our sides up. Okay, and then I don't know if I really want to spend the concrete doing this mess down here or not. Freaking bug. Alright. Hang on. I've got to take the trash out again. Destroy 10817. I'm in God mode, but they can still mess with me. It's kind of funny. Okay, we'll just do a slope here, because the rest of this is underground. I don't really care. Okay, so ground level will be somewhere about here. I'll mark that plane right there is where to bury it up to. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, I don't care about the rest of that stuff down there. It does look a little goofy with that coming up, but, you know. There, it's kind of a purist. Okay, so this plane right here, that's where it's going to be buried down to, so I'll do my usual dash mark thing right there. Okay, ceiling, well that's done. And then grow lights are going to be, there you are, come here. Right there. Is that even? That's even, okay. Just because I'm curious, let's throw a little fuel in this. I don't think I have any O2 bottles, so let's do that. It took 24 O2 to fill it up, and I have no idea on fusion cells were probably not very many. So kick this guy on. Let's get O2 into it. Yep. Okay, food processor's fine. Fridge is fine. And I don't know if I need a cargo box in here or not. I'm inclined to say no. If we just keep this nice and simple, this is supposed to be a low level thing, so. Ooh, unlock level 3, look at that. Got some silicone. That's for that glass over there, no doubt. So somebody'd have to go and hammer a bunch of that out with their goofy little survival tool. Same for the concrete, but yeah, this would be doable. It may not be the first thing that you build, but once you get something down, then maybe you get a drill or something like that, and then you can probably build this guy. 18 grow plots, that ought to be enough. I mean, you know, you're not starting a giant farm. This is just meant to be an early starter thing. So let's see, anything else that would make this look halfway decent without breaking the bank on cost. I don't think there's a corner piece that's skinny enough to do that. Not yet, at least. Okay, we have our light in here. Motion sensor would be really nice somewhere in here. I could put it on the floor. Could put it on the wall right there. That has a motion sensor look on the glass anyway. Does it stick out and look stupid? Because I can do some kind of interior mood lighting. I usually do stuff like that in here. These drop-down lights are kind of nice for that. One in the back corner, and then one up front, another one in the back corner. Don't know if I like the motion sensor on the glass, so let's instead put it other way over here. Okay, let's see where we're at. Okay, let's do, actually let's do ventilation for that. Okay, and then grow lights. I like to power group all these things up. Fridge, food processor. I'll probably wind up taking those things back out to retexture everything and make it look pretty, but okay, an interior lights power group. Let's make an inverter for it. Okay, where's my motion sensor? Okay. This is a really simple thing. So lights switch kicked off by interior lights. Okay, and we'll do an interactive setup. Those of you who may not be familiar with how to set these up, they're real easy. There's nothing to them. Okay, I'm gonna pull him down one, and nope, I want to go that way. Okay. Okay, and then we're gonna pull him back right there. There we go. Look at that. So they'll kick on whenever you come into this hallway right here. They'll technically be on if you're standing outside here too, but well, whatever. I want it to kick on whenever you're standing in here. So that's all that matters to me. Okay, alright. You set your motion sensor up, and then you do your interior lights. I'll get to that in a second. Do I keep him on? Yeah, I'll keep him on. He draws no power, so. Okay, these guys, I normally like to do an orange, but they're kind of soft, so. Orange might be too dark for what I'm going for here, though, so I may have to try something different. But anywho, we need to put these on light switch because motion sensor, that's the signal that this thing creates. Now its on-off is toggled by interior lights, which is main power group right there. And it's an inverter, so inverter there, learn how to talk. And then we set up these guys for light switch, so when the motion sensor trips on when we enter the room, then these lights come on. This is one way of saving a teeny bit of power, not tons and tons. Let's see what this looks like in the dark. Okay, so we're walking up to our fancy new level 3, whatever this thing is. Yeah. Okay, come in here. Mood lighting kicks on. Okay. Orange is too dark. So let's do that dark yellow instead. It's actually bright enough. You got the light from the strip light out here. It's bright enough you can come in here and do your thing. Okay, power consumption. If we were to switch the food processor off, and assuming that we... Okay, when we leave the room, it's going to go 83. 87 kilowatts, so the ventilator takes 20. The grow lights, I think, are going to take a combined of 10. Yeah. No turrets, don't worry about that. Curious about how long the O2 in here will last. Okay, we are fully ventilated. Yep. Oh, hey, it's got some O2 on the outside too. Cool. Yeah, it's pretty simple, pretty easy. Slightly different shape than what I thought it would be. I thought it would have the fridge and the food processor stuff back there, but, well. Okay. Time to get textured. Actually, what was this O2 number at? If I... Can't fill it all the way up yet. Okay. Oh, damn it. Quit doing that. I hate it when it does that. You get out of God mode and the weights and volumes thing comes back on. Okay, so constant power consumption of 87 kilowatts. 2 batteries ought to be fine. I normally use this as the grow plot placement texture on the side walls here. I'll probably use it on the outside too. Probably. Well, I'm thinking about it. Normally don't do this till later, but I'll go ahead and set that up. Okay. Those are what I use now for dictating where the structure should go. Dashes are skinny, kind of spot them easy. Those lines would work as well. But I like skinny stuff rather than the these yellow things because they're really tall and they stick out after you place your structure on the ground. So, okay, all right. Oh nope, I wanted the light black. You can go back to where you were. Yeah, she's goofy, but she'll work. Okay, now as far as requiring grow plots to build this, I'm going to go against that. I'm going to make it to where you can fill them in on your own. I'd prefer that kind of thing. Okay, texturing. Actually, where was that? I did that. That's actually kind of nice. That guy. Yeah, tiled floor. I did this on one of my other builds. You can't color the that guy though. So I got it. That's marble. Or is that the one that looks like granite? There. There we go. Look at that. Although I'll probably darken him up. Okay, at least the floors are good. That's not good though. Why is that off-centered? Well, whatever. Okay, those will be our floor, a black type of granite, polished granite, whatever you want to call it, look. The gray, I think I'm going to darken up, see if I get this ventilator a little darker. There we go. How's that look? That's better. I don't want it to stand out, although it's going to because it's sitting right there. Okay. So as far as the walls, I already have an idea. I'm going to do that. Let's get these lights colored black. Okay, where are you at? There you are. And I'll do this again at night. I may change these to blues. They look really good. Soft blue looks really good against these pinkish grow lights. Really, really cool vibe. Let's see, on these guys, the walls. How did I do my plant nursery? I think I have it around here somewhere built. No, wait, hang on. Is that you way over there? Yeah, it is you over here. Okay, good. This is the real one. This is the one that you can build that's many levels deep. Okay, I use that edging right there. Okay. And then flat ceiling, but I don't really care about that because we're not doing that here. Okay, Mr. Starter Survival Nursery. There, get in there. Okay. We'll keep in the same theme here. Side to side. Is it getting dark? Okay. Sometimes it's a little bit of a pain to get right. Well, you know what? I'm not going to split hairs on this. Okay, how's this look? Better, I guess. Yeah, whatever. Outside texturing. I'll keep in the theme of what I've got on the other builds. So we'll do 2 layers deep, and then we'll leave the rest flat. Flat default texture is it supposed to be? Is it? No. I swear it's getting dark out here early. Okay. You can go up. Or I'll use... Maybe. I'll come back to that. Okay. Somebody remind me I still need to do the solar array. So I'll texture this, I'll replace it back into the ground again. Then once he's done, yeah, I don't like that. That doesn't look right. That looks more even actually, side to side rather than up and down, so okay. Stairs textures are usually one that I like to use on this. I think it's that. Yeah, so it's kind of lit up at night, if I remember right. Or one of these. Yeah, something like that. Is it that one? Hang on, I think it's this one. Yeah, okay. Okay, kick the time back. Alright. Flooring around there. Where is the flat concrete texture? This is one of my favorite ones. I call it, get back in there. I call it 3M painter's tape. So you do this, then you color it a whatever you want. Bam, you have yourself a flat but slightly coarse texture, so I can counter another texture that's kind of busy looking. So if you want the floor to come out and look cool, then you can use something like this. It's too bright, but yeah, just that's much better. Okay. Then you have a flat texture. I know I flubbed one over there. I'll fix that in a minute. Forgot about coloring the glass. Okay. Okay. All right. So yeah, you have a flat texture color around there. That's kind of nice. If you don't want to do any major dress up on anything. May wind up just doing the same thing on this guy too. Again, I'm not looking to win a contest here, so. Although we'll see if it makes the rest of this look uneven. It's one thing to have an idea about it, and then it's something else to actually put it down and you realize, nope, that sucks. Yep, that sucks. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's do that. Yeah, that doesn't comport with the rest of it, so this needs to be colored. There we go. Looking good-ish. Okay, the flat over there is fine. Counters that. Still. Okay, and brighten all these things back up. I neglected to do that after I replaced them with 2x2s. Don't want it to be dark in here. Okay. Is that better? That's better. Looks kind of greenhousey, plant nursery-ish, except you would expect this glass to be brighter. I may go ahead and do that. Let's see what this looks like in the mid-gray. I don't know. I'm undecided. And texture the top of that thing too. Okay, let's get that out of the way real quick. Now, why has it got to be that way? There. Okay. Little Goofy Starter Nursery is coming into view. Too bright. Too bright. Okay. I like this darker gray. That's actually pretty cool. I'll match the floors here a little bit better. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. I may just keep this the way it is. Wall texture's too busy looking for this. Okay, I'll go to my old standby that I have right here. I like this texture because at least it's something on the wall. It's going to be interesting. Yep, whatever. You're going out for a second. Oh, hey, cool. The whole roof fell. All right. Maybe I will throw a couple of columns in here. I had that happen once on a build I was doing in a it was a giant actually plant nursery for growing fibers, and it was huge. I can't remember how many blocks. It was like 50 blocks wide and 75 blocks long or something like that. And I'm in there and I'm minding my own business, doing my own thing, and all of a sudden, and the entire ceiling caved in. And that's why I learned that you need to do concrete pillars. How about, yeah, how about I do skinny little supports that I'll move the motion sensor. So I'll do them here too. This will help support the glass. And these I will do in, I wrapped them in a really cool looking metal. If that doesn't work... No, I can't do metal vibe in here. I'm doing something else. So how about... There we go. Marble. Now that's just cool. Except, let's go brighter with it to counter the darker floor. Okay. Alright, let's get my glass put back in here now that I know what I'm doing. Kind of. Oh, wait a minute. That column may get in the way of that. And I have to have the walls right here to cover the sides. So, okay, that's a pickle. Okay, let's figure this out first. Okay, okay. Maybe no pillar then. Because I have to have these glass walls right there unless I covered all this up on this front with concrete. Then it would be fine. Well, I mean, really, that's an aesthetic thing. I'd prefer to have the supports in there, especially if I'm going to do one. I'd prefer to have three, have it matched. So, how about this? How about we nuke the... I don't like going back and redoing stuff like this, but... Let's see what would be good for over there. Okay, keeping with the shape, or... Okay, where's that? Everything's moved from where it used to be. Okay, alright, let's see. If I really wanted to, I can edge those things and corner that up, and that would look kind of snazzy. Okay. Yeah, I can do this. Whatever. Alright. Okay, where are you at? I'm a fan of these corner pieces. I like them. Or... No. Wait. Yeah, for up here, yes. Okay, but down below, no. Where are those goofy things? Ramp bottom, C. Okay, we'll continue that down there. Actually, no, let's do corner long, whatever you want to call this thing. There you go. That better fits. Okay, we'll do a slope block down here. This is slowly getting more and more expensive. It's not what I want. Okay. Texture sky up. That's the time. Let's pull the sun back over here. There we go. Okay, good, good, good. Alright, now I can do my columns in here. Okay. First, I'm going to finish this. So it's a light texture. It's not really, striking on the eyes. So my wife is real big on giving me suggestions on how to do texturing, that you make one of them look kind of busy, like in this case it's the floor. It's a lot that catches the eye. Then you make the other stuff countering it, softer. Okay, we'll do white marble. Those are already white marble. Okay. And we can try one of the reds. If I need to, I can move it. Can't change the door color, but the door matches the floor, so. Okay, let's put our glass back up. Actually, let me finish this right here. So I'm using this this texture right here on purpose for the outer walls, stuff like that, because I'm staying in the same thing I use on this little survival starter node based thing. The colors are slightly different, but that's just cause. So you know what? Let me bring it back up again. Where's that color? Color configurator. Can't remember what it is by default. That might actually be a little bit too dark from where it was. I don't want the ventilator to stick out as this giant contrast on the floor here, so. Yeah, that's a little better. It's not as dark as it was. Okay, glass time. Alright. Which means I lost my grow lights. Why are you falling like that? Quit being a... You're not supposed to be falling like that. Okay, alright. So remind me I need to redo the motion sensor, then I need to do the solar. So yes, like I was saying, I had an entire ceiling collapse, and that was a lot of fun. Okay. Alright, so let's see. I need to get 2 more grow lights. Go up there, you up here. Okay, that looks right. Color these guys. Always color your lights. Always color them. Okay, grow lights are still in their same group. Okay, good. Alright. Oh yeah, I don't have the food processor in here anymore. Red, black, and white. Let's try that in blue and see how that looks on the wall. The natural color of this texture is throwing that off. Now if I did blue lights in here, for those lights, that would look pretty snazzy if I blew the wall out. Oh, I lost one of these lanterns, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay. Okay. That's a single block, isn't it? Good. Okay. It's not forward enough, though. There we go. Okay, sticking with the... What's going on there? Let's say it was that blue is what I used. Okay, we'll get a look and see what this looks like at night. Ooh, yeah, look at that. See? That's too blue. But the rest is really cool. I like that a lot. Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool. Okay. Alright, so as far as texturing this guy, not texturing, coloring this guy. So I'm sick of doing grays and blacks and, you know, whites. It's all the same shade of the same stuff. So this is at night. Yeah, that's snazzy. I like that. Yeah. Okay, and these things are bright enough. Might have made them a little bit too bright. Let me pull them down slightly. Yeah, and texturing Empyrion and coloring all this, you can get lost in all this real easy. Okay, time back up. Where's that goofy motion sensor? I need to put back down again. Okay, alright, I'll have to reconfigure you again. Signal logic for you, your interior lights, switch. And let's see, let's do the setup on him. Okay. Need to pull him down, widen him, pull him back, and move him forward. That covers the entire square in here. Yes, it does. Good. Okay, let's make sure these guys are set up right. Let's switch. He already is. Okay. I'll mess with the decor stuff more later. The only other thing I want to do on the interior here is probably this guy. That's what applying white to this guy. I just want an off texture, but I don't want it to be bland. I don't want it to be something that's not flat. That's too close to that. I've used that before. That's not going to match the blue though. So let's go back and look at the white and see what this looks like at night. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. It's not bad on the eyes. I'm going to brighten these guys back up slightly. Or, instead of doing the range, how about if we... Oh, I can already tell it's going to be too much in the intensity. Yeah, that's too strong a blue. It's cool, it's lit up, it's just too strong a blue. So, let's pull him back down and do the range instead. There's little tricks you can do in here for doing stuff like this. Okay, other than the blue, if I traded it out for this dark yellow, how would it look? Honestly, I kind of like that better. But these things can be changed easily, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so walking over the motion sensor, yeah, that is a thing. So probably wouldn't be standing back here anyway. You'd likely come in, do your thing with the fridge, food processor, whatever, then go straight over here, pick, come over here, pick all these up, and then do whatever you need to do. So this guy's enough and out of the way. And the marble columns are out there. Okay. So for any of you who wind up getting this and want to change the light color, you know how to do it. Pretty simple. Okay, that food processor is going back in. Alright, I have a normal color I use for those guys. It doesn't quite match all the rest of this in here. You know, give me the dang color tool. There you go. Brown fridge. That could be something. Let's see what this looks like at night. Conflicts with that, unless I turn these back to blue to see what they look like. So I usually tell people when I do any kind of, that does look actually really cool. I may just stick with that. Tell people when I build that, you know, it takes a couple of days to design it and, you know, 8 days to fix it and color it all up and make it look nice. Yeah, let's just stick with the blue. I like that. That's snazzy. Okay, these guys are still grouped up, so I think they are at least. Maybe not. Alright, fridge. Food processor, and then let's kick that off. Okay, the food processor idling takes a lot of power. It's 30 kilowatts, so you definitely want to keep that off. The fridge would likely be something that would stay on full time. So let's plan around 87 kilowatt constant. Oxygen wise, this seems fine. Fuel wise, it's probably more than fine. It's probably overdone, really, because there's hardly any power draw at all. Okay, so I'm going to resave this. And... Oh, I missed a block over here. Wait a minute. How did I do... Okay, that block that I just took out is what I needed. So I know what I'm doing here. It's going to be that guy. Corner along. Okay. Let me get this patched up real quick. Okay. Alright, you start our nursery over right. And let's make sure that these guys real quick while I'm thinking about it. Okay, I did neglect to do this. I got sidetracked in all the bullcrap I was doing, so okay. Now let's resave this. It's a little bit bigger than I thought it'd be. Okay, we will go and blow up these other versions. You're gone, and destroy 10824. You're gone. Okay, give us some more room and a nice big hole in the ground right there. Okay, so yay, we're going to spawn it in, and we're going to sink it back down into the ground, approximately where it needs to be. Okay, that's actually fine. With it sunk in the ground, it's fine. Come in here, come in the door, let me in. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so we have our grow plots ready. I'm doing the off pink. Let's do a little blah on the eyes. Okay. So we need solar. Let's see, what am I thinking here? Let's see, this thing is wide, so let's go in the back. 6 in the back. Okay. Configure these guys, and I'm going to change these out too. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Yeah, I will, okay. Or, actually, I may use straight blocks instead. And I don't care about jazzing those up any. Okay. Okay, this will get the, so we'll start on this guy. 3 out. If I remember right, there's not a lot of choices in being able to go flat on these guys. Yeah, I'd have to go double tall. Okay, I can do that. Yep, that would work. Alright. Let's just get an idea as to what's going on here. I'll probably wind up rebuilding this. Wrong one. There we go. Actually, this is slightly aesthetic ahead of time, but I don't really care. Really like these things flat, but that's just me. I guess it won't matter if these guys are all covered up. Slope, you here. If it'll allow me to string you guys across right now. Surprised. Let's get some concrete underneath you. Alright, what's the time of day right now? I think, yeah, that's close to top. Let's see what this guy's doing. Okay, let's knock it back. Not enough. That's 6 panels. How is that not enough? What if I used 3 of the standard size ones instead? These actually give me some more options. These look better, in my humble opinion. Get out of there. Okay, I don't know why you went away, but whatever. Yeah, I could stick some of these guys in here. Okay. Get up there. Alright. This is just a test. I'm probably going to wind up getting rid of these things. What is with you down here? How about this? Let's get you some, oh, come on, disappear. There, okay. Give you something to sit on so you won't complain. Okay, set our time back to 14,500. This should be substantial, more amount. Let's see, and our regular power consumption is 87, so this is 5.5, 6 times more. I want there to be a decent offset in the daytime where the battery can charge up, but I also want to keep the cost down too. So far we're doing more on silicone. Let's see. Go away, bug. Actually, you know what? I kind of like that. I really kind of like that. I think I'm going to do this. Okay, as far as back here, though, I think I'm going to squinch this up 1 block early. Have these guys start out here instead. I am concerned about aesthetics, but I'm not concerned. Come here, where are you at? Okay, what I'm more concerned about, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About the costs. Is that off? Okay, we'll just use 3 of these guys then. Okay. Easy as pie. So I want to say 3 of those is more efficient than the 6 of the smaller. I just can't remember what their rates are. I can double check it one more time. I am out here in the middle of building this, so time 14.5. Yeah, that's nowhere near the same. Nowhere near the same. Okay. The build cost. Yeah, that's way better. Yeah, even with that figure being lower than where it was earlier, that's still way better. Okay, yep, we'll construct the array on this then. Okay. Alright, what are we doing down here? I'm sloping this guy. Angle this up a little bit, make it look cool. Okay. Same with that corner. I may put a couple of support blocks under here, but I probably don't need it. Still trying to keep the cost not going through the roof, so. Get in there, there, alright. Yep, this will be the solar array then. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, it will bury itself into the ground still at that point. Yeah, I don't need additional concrete on here. Okay, what are we at now? Starting to slowly tick up. That is a little bit bothersome to me, 200 silicone, but this is still doable. You have to get a little bit of plant material, make the carbon substrate. Still level 3 build. Okay, alright. Let's correct for changes in textures. that's right, I use these guys, okay. Stupid bugs. Okay, yes, I know I need to do some textures on the outside as well. Alright. Let's try not to destroy the actual base, trying to kill this thing. Okay, you are 10935. Go away. Now, I just had an idea on this if I wanted to lower this down one level. The entire array, because coming out here, then you're staring at that. It's kind of not cool. Thankfully, this concrete's easy to take down real fast. So let's drop it down one level. I mean, it's ground level to here, as long as the solar powers the actually, technically, I think they work underneath this anyway. Okay, so we're starting over there, so we're going to do 3, 4, 5, 5 long. This is our corner piece right here. And then we're wider than 5 though. I think we're like 7, 9, something like that. I can't remember. Let's get an idea here. Not these guys. You're out of here. These are 3 by 5s, right? That's what these are? Yep, okay. So 9 wide. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's your 9th right there. That'll be our corner. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. All right. I have to make sure I've got concrete underneath these guys. Glad this is all easy to take out. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that'll work. Okay. Love this epic driller. Okay, let's see what we're doing here underneath. Okay, you are going to go back to a square. Okay. And you going down here. Okay, then we have our corners right there. Okay, that's aesthetics. I'll deal with that in a minute. Okay, so these we know are our corner pieces right here. Yeah, there we go. That means I slope. Okay, flat block down here. Okay. A damn bug. Slope. Flat block. Like that one. Okay. Yep, that's fine. Okay, alright. Yeah, this will be better. This will be much better. Okay, and I'm texturing both of these sides, so... Might take a minute. Did I not finish these corners over here? I didn't. Okay. Up. All this facing up. There you go. Not worried about concrete underneath that. Probably could have done the entire block texturing on this, but sometimes these things turn kind of funny, so I didn't do it on purpose. Okay, now as far as the top goes, I'm going to use that 3M painter's tape. Stay with right there. And almost done. Okay. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Okay, good, good, good. All right, that's even. This actually will do medium block on. Good, okay, that's good. And I'm gonna brighten that up slightly. Good. All right, you're good. Okay, all right. Flip these around. Color them white. And I'm not going to layer them in glass because the cost of this is already getting a little bit more than I wanted it to be. Actually. Damn it. There. Don't want to assemble the whole thing up, just parts of it. There we go. That's starting to turn out. Look at that. Got a little bit of empty space back here. I really wanted to, I could drag panels back one block, and it would technically save a little bit on the production cost. Let's see where we're at. We should be under 1,000 stone dust yet. That's good stone dust wise. The silicone's probably my only real hang up to this. But the rest of it, let's see. If we were doing Promethium, assuming this were a starter thing here, 250. Okay, except this thing will probably not stay full most of the time, or 240 really, but this thing will probably not stay full most of the time, so it's probably heavy on fuel tank. I bet I could get rid of 2 of these things. Let me go do that real quick. Instead, I'll trade it out with, okay, these guys on the opposite sides of each other. Yeah, those 2 far corner ones. Okay, you're getting replaced with concrete instead. Yeah, good, good, good. I brought down the silicone or 200. Okay, so let's see. Let's set this thing back up to sun blazing down in here. Let's get a look at the solar input. 20 still growing, still climbing. That's 4x what this thing is going to be normally using. Kill that food processor. So the fridge is an elective, but it doesn't take up much. Constant power consumption, 82 without anybody in here, and then when somebody steps in, says, hey, how are we doing here? It should kick up to, yeah, 85. Hang on a minute. Let's kick the ventilator on. You know, with this design, it may almost be possible to extend this out a little bit. And add to the grow plot numbers, or take this solar array and pull it back one, but I don't know what effect it'll have if the sun is out there, you know, because if this is coming back here, I don't know if it's going to diminish the solar exposure or not. Texture, the flat texture also is kind of sticking out a little bit, so I may drag this back one, or instead of doing that painter's tape texture, let's do this instead and just see what it looks like dressed up a little more. Oops, get back there. Dang, you're finicky. Some of it is a trick on the eye, that if it doesn't look right. Okay, how's that? Could possibly extend this out one more block, add two more grow lights, which would add, I think, 10 more kilowatt usage, and then I could add. I can make these 3x4s instead, so you have 24 plots instead of 18. That's pretty tempting to do. Otherwise, it looks fine to me. This back space back here being a little open, it's kind of, you know, that's an aesthetics thing. But over here, it leaves the small solar array more exposed to sunlight. So, sorry about that. Wrong key. Trying to see what this thing's going to do at its top. That ought to be enough solar to really charge this thing up. What's the average at? It's just over consumption rate. Yeah, that ought to work. My concern is whether or not this thing can run indefinitely power-wise. And I tend to like to overdo stuff a little bit. What's the cost of one solar panel? Because one thing I could do is, what the hell are those? Oh, those stupid raptors. One thing I could do is I could take this array and I could. I don't think these panels really cost a whole lot. Could take them and double them up. You know what? I think I'll do that. I want to do that. Yep, I'm going to do that. I'm not quite 100% satisfied with it, so let's do that. So, stupid critters. Yep, if I do that and then widen this guy out a little bit, then I'll deal with the problems with retexturing here shortly. I think these things spawn because of the night thing I was messing with earlier. You know what I should do is I should dig a really big, massive, nasty hole for them. Here you go, guys. Come down here. Come on down. Let's go. Let's trap these guys way down here. Come on. There you go. How you like that, huh? Yeah, enjoy your stay. Where's your buddies at? There, get those guys out the way. I'm not going to clutter my guys' inventory up with all this weapons and crap like that. Okay, so sticking these two guys in the center. We're doubling, not tripling. I'm gonna have to use a... Wait a minute, I was running 3, so I need 6. So I need to... Yeah, what am I doing? 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Okay, alright. Yeah, solar-wise, that's way more powerful. I really, really like that. Build-wise, it's seems to be a negligible cost increase. And that's, yeah, that's way more hardy. And it's closer. So, let's see, as compared to this guy's solar panel-wise, I used 8 with the smaller. And let's see, what if I explored doing... I think I nuked those, no I didn't, okay. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come on, critter. Hey, get off my base. I'm trying to build something over here. You stupid critter. 11. Destroy. I was hoping to take him over to my little hole I made, but... Well, just die. Get out of the way. Okay. 6 of the smaller. I still get more than enough for what I need. So... Good grief, man. 10, 9, 7, 4. Where's that other one at? Because I just don't want to sit here and listen to dinosaurs moaning for the rest of this. 1163. Destroy. 163. Get out of here. Jeez. Okay. That keeps the same concrete profile what I had. Alright. Okay, we'll do a nice snazzy corner piece here. Okay, slope. Corner. I'm going to stick with this. I like this. I'm going to retexture this and I'm calling this a day because this is already taking up more time than I wanted it to. So, things come in what, packs of 9 or something or what? Jeez. Okay. Use that way, and of course that stupid bug's in the way and I can't do what I need to do. Did a corner piece here. I think that's probably the wrong corner piece actually. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Okay. Let's correct it on the other sides. I didn't notice it. Can never do that right. There we go. Is that right? Nope, that's not right. Alright, give me half an hour to figure this out. Okay, flip that way. Okay, alright. Oh, I think it's that other one that's yelling because I... Is it? No, it's not that other one. There's another one instead. I left one in a... Ooh, there's a couple of critters in here. Hey, okay. You're interrupting my time and my video, and I just don't appreciate it, so... Okay. This will actually look much better than using the slopes. Okay, this will only take a few more minutes and then this thing's gonna be done. Alright. Get over there. Won't have a whole lot to retexture, just a little bit here and there, but it won't be bad. You're there, you're there. Alright, you. Shut up, critter. I thought I killed all you guys. Okay, let's get to texturing. Yeah, I started this as a survival game, and I just turned all the God mode stuff on, and I must have left the critters on. I have no idea why. So maybe when I first did it, I was thinking, oh yeah, I can interact with these guys somehow or something, but well, we'll see how that worked out. Okay, we're going sides over here. All right. Okay. Go over there. Hoping those corner ones would go cornered instead. Okay. Alright, I think we missed something over here somewhere. Yeah, we did. Okay, you're good. You're good. And don't care about the bottom. Yeah, this is much better. Alright, let's check out what we got in here. I mean, I know these are technically covered up, but still, you know, this is all about doing the thing right. It takes, what, 15 extra seconds? So, if you're not doing it right, then go do something else. That's what I say. Okay, these things are off-white, or off-gray, or light gray, or whatever. Okay. Panels, white. All right. Okay. That's better. Symbol this up. Good, I'm ready to be done with this one. It's fine, I don't care. It's off one, whatever. Okay, much better. Save progress. Okay. Bad texture over here to fix. Side, side, side. Interior's fine. Check our power groups. Food processor, okay. Wireless connection, whatever. Fridge, okay. Don't think of anything else. Power generation's fine. 2 grow lights. I think my only one hang up about this is it wouldn't be easily expanded, but you know, doesn't matter. Whatever, I think it's fine. Okay, let's go spawn a clean version of this. It's away from those stupid critters. Here we go, good spot. Okay, let's mock spawn it into the ground. Oh yeah, that's good. That's really good. Yeah, that's really good. So come in here. Okay, do our thing. Yay. Instead of using this drill debug, let's go back to the epic. I see I was using the epic earlier there. There we go. Okay. This one's a little bit cleaner. I don't want to screw up the rest of the outside. That, and I like to kind of perform a little bit of a simulation run on the stuff that I do. I know this thing is technically faster than the regular one. And probably at this level you may not even have this drill. You might even be using the mechanical one. But this is all we're carving out, so... I also want this to look good for pictures. I don't want clumps of stone popping up in them. Only screenshots I take, so... Okay, so far so good. Really wish I could have angled the glass up there a little bit better. Maybe somebody who's better at the doing that part could do that and make it look better. 18 grow plots. It's not super small, it's not super big either. It's something. My only concern is the justifying the cost of building it, since we want to keep this on the cheap. Okay, so we have our starting Promethium. That's what, 200? Or no, that's one. What am I talking about? 7. That's 160, I think. Okay, so we put 160 in here. That's 480 biofuel cans. It's a lot. Okay, O2 wise, maybe at this point when you're doing this, you're already got a few things. Okay, 24 O2 bottles. That I like. I want it to be heavier on the O2. I really do. Because I prefer this thing stay up and running, you know, than not. Like this. This turned out. I really like this. I like this quite a bit. It's a little bit bigger than what I wanted it to be. But yeah, it can be used to grow some stuff. I like it. Good deal. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and save this one. Let's get a screenshot from the back, actually. Or do it from the back, rather. Okay, final tally on what it cost to build this. 734 stone dust, 209 silicone, 92 iron, 78 copper, 15 carbon substrate. So you have to go a little bit of the extra mile to get the silicone you need. 18 grow plots. It should be way overpowered in terms of solar to be able to support this thing. Decent sized footprint. It's going to be bigger than, a little bit bigger than some of their stuff, but I'm going heavy on solar on this, so that's on purpose. Hope you guys out there liked it. Hope I didn't ramble on too long or get too distracted with the critters I was killing. Hit that like button if you would, please, and subscribe to the channel if you would also, if you're not already. I'll be putting up content all the time on this, and appreciate your time very much. Thank you for watching the video, and have a good day.